My name is Rachel Hunter. I'm a painter working in Madison, Wisconsin, and this is the Layered Onion. Well, color's like a huge part of it for sure. Like, I feel color a lot. I love color so much. Like, maybe I don't always like wear super colorful clothes, but like I like to be surrounded by color, and like my studio is like full of like different colorful things. And both of the artists who I share a studio space with, they use a lot of color too. So I think like just like being around really bright, vibrant colors makes me like, I don't know, I feel like into it and happy, and I just like watching the paint move around when it's like a nice, vibrant color. So that's a big thing, is definitely like vibrant colors. Some inspirations. I really love like surrealism and like magical realism, and like artists like Sylvia Fine and John Wilde. Um, like, yeah, just seeing how they make their own worlds out of like the things around them, but they make them like magical. Like, I think these guys are kind of like representational of like my like feelings or things that I feel like I want to communicate and say, but I like can't use words to do so. Yeah, well, like with these kinds of pieces, it's a little bit different because they all start differently. I found this was actually the first piece that got me into making paintings like these that have like a cut out canvas shape to them, because when I was at UW, I started doing this painting class, and I really got into it, and I found like I was just looking for anything to paint in my studio that was like left behind there from other people, and I found like some random like pieces of wood, and this was one of them, and it was already cut out in this like strange shape. And I was like, okay, I should like just find something to put in there and like use it somehow. And like I kind of like made them go in the shape and I was like, okay, this looks good. I like them there, and I really like that process of almost like it was like a puzzle of like I have this set shape and then I have to like try to put something into it. um so since that, I've like found pieces of wood like on the side of the road, or like if somebody has a spare piece of wood somewhere, I'm like can pick it up and then like jigsaw out some like random shape and then kind of like fit something into it. And I really like that because it's like problem solving and like doing a puzzle, and that's like one of my favorite parts of painting. Mainly with that, the piece in the shallot and the piece behind me, I was thinking about like a relationship that I was in, and it can be like any relationship though, with like even a friendship or like any type of relationship really, where like you spend so much time with a person and like you cater so much to their needs and they cater so much to your needs that they almost like become the same. And it's like hard to see like where you start and where the other person starts and ends. And um I think like there's like little subtle changes in like I've done quite a few of these pieces with like bodies like melding in and out of each other, and they're like at different stages of like parting from each other or like coming together. And like to me that's kind of like different phases of like a relationship. Like maybe it's romantic, maybe it's friendship, maybe it's familial, but like just like a part of like being around people that you care about is you just kind of start to like become one, I guess. So it can be like good and bad. But the first painting that happened with was this like scuba diver girl, and I like originally just started with like I wanted to have like focus on like a body abstraction and like make like her body kind of like twisting up with these like different feelings kind of, but then I still wanted to have her head in it like once I had gotten towards the end, and I was like, well, should probably just like put another one on there. And then I just like started really liking that format. So it's like just another like way to make more room for the painting, I guess. Oh my god, it's just random. I feel like I've been trying, I think I'm going to figure it out one day, but I'm still trying to like nail it down, cuz it really is just like I really like blue, orange, red, and green are like the ones that keep popping up. But I think like orange and blue I really like together because it just creates this like super high contrast, and it's like just visually pleasing to like actually paint with. Like a lot of like the most important thing to me when I'm painting is it like not necessarily fun to make, but like involved. Like I get more like into it if it's like highly stimulating, I guess. And like those are the colors that like really get me into it. I wish I one day I think I'll be able to know like orange means this and blue means this to me, but I don't know. Still got to figure out that puzzle. I think doing a different kind of painting like does something different for me, obviously. But like if I'm like doing a painting of like my friend and I feel like very like strongly about something, and like I like want to use these bright colors because like this is how it feels. Or like maybe like if I'm just trying to do a painting of like like a bedroom or something, but there's like feelings attached to this specific bedroom, like making it more like realistic, which I don't really think like any of my work is like super realistic, but it's like more based in reality, I guess. So like I like experimenting on like a sliding scale of like what is real and I can see, and like what is real but is more like tangible from like feelings. So that's when I use like these guys, because they I think help me express feeling more than just like like a still life or a straightforward like painting of a person. But I still want to keep painting in like all of those areas because they like do different things for me. Now it's definitely more intentional. Like same with that one too. It like wasn't intentional to like fit them in there like I did, but like I was like, oh no, I actually really like this and now I want to do it more. And I'm just like super excited for like what the next like thing is gonna be, where I'm like, oh, this isn't working, so I have to like pivot and then like fall down that rabbit hole for a while. Because like painting is so fun because it just like gives you so many like puzzles, and it's like the only real goal of like solving the puzzle is like just having like conveying like how you want to feel. So there's like infinite ways to do that, and it's like a puzzle that you can't get wrong. It's awesome. I love painting. Yeah, I could talk about it forever and ever and ever. It's like the most important thing for me, I think, because it's like it's a good like coping mechanism, or like a way to like work through things, like these really complicated feelings that like I don't really know how to like put words to sometimes. Like I mean, like now we're like just like when you go outside and you're living in like such a weird warped reality just because of like the administration that we're living under, and like how you can feel like so powerless as a person, and like you don't have control over anything in your life. But like, yeah, I mean you do, but like you really have control over everything in a painting. And it's like taking like everything that feels like so out of control and like that you can't do anything about, like here there's something that you can like really do, even if it's like something stupid like using yellow instead of orange. It's like that kind of small decision like does matter in a painting. And like also it's just so meditative, like just pushing the paint around, like even like painting a wall white, or like there's something like about the like way that paint is malleable and you can like change it and nothing's too late and you can always go back and fix things. Like yeah, it's just it's really like meditative and helps me like relax and chill out. Like if it's been a week of no painting, I really feel like I start to like go a little crazy. I feel like it's easy to lose it and like lose my like what I was gonna do. Like I sometimes I'll go into a painting with like, I want to make this part more contrasted, I want to like add more of this color here, but then I'll like get into it and it'll like be 2 hours have passed and I don't even remember what the hell I was supposed to do, but it's just like fun. And yeah, it usually ends up just like it's a lot about the process more than like the final piece, for sure. A big part of like my studio practice is like the people who I share my studio with, like Miley Lloyd and Audrey Rankin. They're like like fellow artists, and they're just like so inspirational, and like being surrounded by like their things as well. Like we collaborate together all the time, and like some just like random stuff will like pop up because like Audrey will like be out thrifting or something and be like, oh my god, I found this perfect thing, and then we'll just like totally get sidetracked on like making these paintings together. And like just I don't know, the studio space is so important because I feel like it's like a space away from home where like the whole focus is really getting lost in the puzzle solving meditative part of painting, and you also have like friends who are doing that with you who feel the same way about it. Like I don't know, I'm so grateful to have that. And like I really like kind of figured out how important it was to like have a studio in college, because that was like a part of our class was you get to have like your own studio space and kind of like play make pretend artist. I was like, I cannot go back to the way I was living before this. I need to have a studio. It's just so cool. I was really lucky. I think it was, but Art Lit Lab like has this place called Roundhouse, and Miley and I kind of started looking like right as our semester was coming to a close, because we actually shared a space in the university. Like there were these open studio spaces, and we were like, I need to have a studio and I'm staying here. Do you need that? And she was like, yeah, like we need to go find somewhere. And Roundhouse still had a bunch of spaces open when we toured, and we like could have gotten like a smaller one, or like there were still a lot of different options, but we went for like one of the bigger ones and decided to split it 3 ways because we like to like create in the same space. And yeah, it ended up working out. There are times where I don't want anyone around me while I'm painting, and I just want to like be in my feels and like get upset, and like I can get kind of like down on myself sometimes while painting and like talking aloud. Like I don't want to be like, oh, fuck, blah, 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 like yelling at myself while like my studio mates are there. Like that's not really the vibe. But like definitely sometimes there's like a space for that, and then there's a space for like making art together and like yeah, getting inspiration from each other. Like we're not like constantly collaborating, but like that's always there when you need it to just like center yourself kind of. I think I saw like something on Instagram about it, and my friend, like I saw Isis had done an interview with you guys too, and she did a really good job, and I look up to her so much. She's like taught me so many things about like being an artist, and she was just so cool. And yeah, I don't know, I saw that too, and I was like, this seems like a cool thing. I have like all these plans for like this whole like kind of world I'm trying to like explore. So I definitely I want to get into sculpture so bad. Like I really do. I think it would be so cool, but I think I'm still trying to just like figure out my painting stuff. But I really just want to keep doing like more of what I'm doing, and like I know that like I'll hit some kind of a wall and have to come up with another solution that'll like push me to something new. So I'm just like excited for what that's going to be, cuz yeah, I just love doing what I'm doing so far, and I just want to keep doing it. I just as long as I'm painting, that's the goal, and I'm happy with that. Switch your major as soon as you can. Don't be a marketing major. It's stupid. You don't want to do that. I think I just wanted to like make money the easiest possible way, and then it's like, wait, that's so not important. And now I'm like, people say like getting a BFA is a waste of time or whatever, but like it so is not. I wish I had foundations classes. I wish I knew how to do printmaking. Like, and UW has such a good like BFA program. Like I would have loved to really get into that. And yeah, I don't know. I just like wish I had started painting sooner. So that, but also no real regrets, because I think like all the timing worked out pretty well. And I think I needed that time of like being lost and trying to like be somebody who I wasn't, to like really like because once I finally did figure out that I wanted to paint, like I think I painted like 118 or started 118 paintings in like a year. So I was like, I gotta go now. I feel like I'm making up for lost time. So it's all like how it's supposed to go, but I do just wish I had more paintings and did it for longer. I've got a show with 3 other artists. It's a surrealist show at Carnelian Art Gallery, and I'm really excited for that. I've been working really hard on these paintings for that. And I think I have like 6 paintings in that show. And it's going to be a big show with like, there's like a wide range of art that's going to be in it, and it's going to be a cool one. And then there's the American Feral show also on November 7th. And that one's also going to be really, really cool. There's like 40 other, or no, that might be, I don't know how many artists are in it, but there are a lot of really talented artists that I look up to like a ton. And yeah, but they're both November 7th, gallery night. It's a huge thing. Even if you don't go to those shows, like you should just like be out looking at art then, because like everybody is making really cool stuff, and it's a fun night. I think a lot of local businesses get involved and like they turn their spaces into galleries. I know 100 State is one that's like a workspace that turns into a gallery that night, and a lot of like my friends are showing there, and they're really, really good. And yeah, there's a whole, but I think Momoka throws it. So yeah, if you don't paint, you should start or like try, because it's really, really fun and relaxing. And yeah, I don't know. I think more people should paint, and that's about it. I'm Rachel Hunter. I'm an oil painter, and this has been The Layered Onion.